every other bar is twice as long. Like it's 2 E minors before the A, and then 2, or the other way around. I can't remember which it is because that's not automatic for me.
F sharp minor, and then E minor, A.
So that'll be good, okay?
Yeah.
So I'll noodle, and then you guys just count it in.
Yeah, maybe not that fast.
Not that, but yes.
Yeah.
At least we know what the general rhythm is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And meeting adjourned.
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth, and in this moment of gratitude, I invite you to breathe with me 3 times, and then we will go into silence, knowing that we are creating the perfect space for ourselves and for our community for a very, very special day. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one last time. Inhale. Exhale. to slowly bring your presence back into the room. Knowing that the intention and the stillness that each of us individually has experienced and collectively we have shared will benefit us and all of those we come into contact with today. Our service will begin at 10:30. Thank you for joining me.
Good morning. Before we begin our service, we're going to light our candle for peace. And with the lighting of this candle, we bring into the room the peace that is the foundation of deeper truth, running through everything, whether it appears as peaceful in the outside world or not. We're going to take a moment of silence and open our hearts to move to this peace and let it shine out into the world. Now, let's begin the service.
Good morning, CSL San Jose. My name's Reverend Michelle Jordan, and I'm happy to be with you this Sunday, where we talk about the way it works, yeah? The way it works? All right, this is a song from Accra, Ghana, the Theory and Mission called Flames of Light. Are you ready to praise team? Here we go. There's a flame of light burning in my soul, together shining in the night. There's a flame of light burning in my soul, together shining in. We are one. We are one voice. We are one light. We are one. Shining so bright, shining so bright. Singing in the. We are one. We are one light, shining so bright, singing in the night. Fire burning flames of light, fire burning flames of light, fire burning flames of light, fire burning flames of light. There's a flame of light, come on, burning in my soul, together shining, shining. Oh, there's a flame of light burning in my soul, together shining. We are one. We are one light, shining so bright, singing. We are one. We are one voice. We are one light, shining so bright, singing 4 times. Fire burning flames of light, fire burning flames of light, fire burning flames of light, fire burning. From the top one more time. There's a flame of light burning in my soul. Sing it to somebody. Together shining in. Oh, there's a flame burning in my soul. Together shining in. We are one. We are one light. What are we doing? Shining so bright. Yeah, yeah, singing. We are one. We are one light, shining so bright. Oh yeah, singing in the night. Fire burning flames of light. 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 Breathe it in. Yeah, clap it up. Raise the vibration.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living San Jose. I'm going to throw back to old times and say, welcome home. My name is Jennifer Bick. My pronouns are she, her, and I welcome you to our Super Stole Sunday, where we as practitioners come and take over so you can see we took over the space. We will be celebrating the licensed practitioners and leading the lesson today. So we're going to begin by kindly asking you to make sure your phones are muted during the celebration service. And I would like to invite our practitioner of the day, Ron Wade, to call us into service.
Let's try it this way. Thanks, Josh. This is January 11th. It's a 1/11 day. That doesn't happen very often. It happens every month, actually. No, only in January. All right. I'm going to ring the bowl 3 times and let the sound wash over you and penetrate through you from the top of your head all the way down through your feet into the ground, and let it take any of that little jiggliness that may be there from the outside world and let earth have it so that you are here in the stillness. Let us pray. Despite the appearances, there's only one thing going on here. And I'm calling it God, because that's a nice short word today. And God's all that there is. It's all that there was and all that there will ever be. And it's showing up today in, as, and through me, and in, as, and through you. And even though God is all that there is and all that there was and all that there will ever be, it has given us the power of our thought. Given us the creativity of our thought. And as we shall see today, that's the way it works. But in this moment, in this service, I am claiming a blessing of gratitude, a blessing of peace, a blessing of wholeness, a blessing of stillness, and a blessing of joy in all that occurs today in this service, all that happens, knowing that it is a divine blessing. It is a divine blessing. I'm grateful for this prayer and grateful for this community and this way of prayer. I release my word into the action of the law where I know it's done because that's the way it works. And I invite you to help me anchor this prayer by saying, and so it is.
So it is. Our community, my community, is a place of belonging. And we call people into their spiritual magnificence here. We are companions on your journey of spiritual growing and learning, and we want to be beacons of light, living the principles that we teach, every single person here. And we're a safe space where we encourage people to be courageous as they explore their spiritual teachings, their spiritual beliefs, and new beginnings. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone in this community that has been volunteering their time in celebration of this service today. Obviously, a lot of work was put into creating the space for today, just the space, let alone the music, the message, and everything else. So I want to say thank you up front to all of the volunteers who have participated in today's service. And we want to recognize that you have choices, and today you chose us. Thank you for choosing us today. Whether you're listening online or here in the building, we are grateful that you are participating in Super Soul Sunday with us. And if you're new for the first time, or you haven't been here in a while and you're not sure we have your current information, we have brand new connection cards on the seats and the trays in front of you or under you if you're in the front row. And we'd love for you to fill that out and drop it off in the back of the foyer as you leave or at the concierge desk. And also, if you're new, we have a welcome packet for you that you can pick up. And if you're here for the very first time, we would love it if you would stand up or you raise your hand so we can acknowledge you and just say hello. Anybody here for the first time? Yay! Thank you. Right now we're going to invite everyone to stand, if able, and read and share together our statement of being. We believe that life is good, that God is all there is, and that love is the only power. We are a welcoming and inclusive community of inspired individuals caring for and about each other and the entire planetary family, bringing the gifts of active compassion and kindness to the world. Our purpose is to transform lives, build dreams, and reveal God through education, music, prayer, service, generosity, and play. Yes, you got it! While you're up, take a moment and say hello to the people around you. All right, my friends. We have Reverend Queen Michelle Jordan, our who is currently controlling the house. That's fine. That's fine. We're all working collaboratively here together. She's just making sure everyone's feeling welcome and a part of the community from up here. Right, Queen?
That's our job.
That's our job. That's right. So Reverend Queen is here with us today. We're so happy whenever you're here. And I love that you and I always end up on the platform together. They're like sisters from other mothers.
It's the journey. It's the journey.
That's right. So Reverend Queen, praise team, band, take it away.
Many thanks to San Jose CSL. As Marc Spooner begins to establish this song into the room. And take your time, Marc. Just take your time. Just take your time because, you know, sometimes I get emotional and I have to put myself on the calendar. This is a song that's written by Brannis McKenzie. It's called At the Well. Please know that you will participate. I'm inviting you. That's better. It felt better, didn't it? Felt better for me. And all you say is, at the well. Here we are. I never knew there was a place to go where my spirit's thirst is quenched. Hold on to your yourself, I'm hearing, hold on to the best of who you are. It wasn't quite the way I had imagined, and yet it's more than all my dreams. Hold on to yourself, I'm hearing, it's more than what it seems. So here we are gathered, here we are just like you, right here it all matters, everything you do. At the well, the time has come for everything. At the well, your life becomes an endless spring. At the well, for everyone's imagining. At the well, everyone is soaring. At the well, and all of our imagining. At the well, our life becomes an endless spring. For all of our imagining. Everyone is soaring. The way of the heart is a way through. Yeah, yeah. The way of the heart is a way through. Love is in the well. Forgiveness in the well. Self-love is in the well. Oh, at the well. Come on, let's dive into the well. We're being called to step up as the well. Oh, everyone is soaring. Everyone is soaring at the well. Yeah, at the well. You say at the well. Come on, let's sing about the well. Yes, it's all about the well. Let's give it all, let's give it all, let's dump it all at the well. Come on, let's sing about the well. At the Yeah, okay, I get to go on after that. Woohoo! So that's Reverend Queen Michelle Jordan. To say that we are one of the luckiest congregations in the Centers for Spiritual Living is an understatement, because we have Queen. Last week, Reverend Nadine presented chapter 1 of the Science of Mind textbook, and that is called The Thing Itself. And it's often our tradition in January that we revisit the basics. In fact, this month is called Back to the Basics. And today, we have an offering which is quite special with Super Stroll Sunday. We have a deep well of practitioners presenting to you. We have 3 licensed prayer practitioners, Elizabeth Jade, Julia Smith, and Renee Tobias, who will each be speaking to The Way It Works, which is chapter 2 of the Science of Mind textbook. We're beginning with Elizabeth Jade.
Thank you. Good morning. I would like to just take a minute and acknowledge the way that I feel after the opportunity and the blessing to sing at the well. And I'm going to ask you to hold on to how you feel right now, the presence in this room. And what I'm going to do is share with you how I practice and how I experience the way it works. Because I want and I know I can, and I claim that I can feel the way I do right now after singing anytime I want. And I believe all of us can. And so I want to walk you through how I do it when I'm not here, and I want to suggest ways that maybe I can assist you in also achieving that. So I invite you to get comfortable. Be in a position where you feel connected to the floor under your feet and to the earth under that. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. I'm going to chant a Hebrew prayer, which may be translated as, I offer thanks to you, God, living and eternal, the source of all being, for lovingly restoring my soul to me with compassion. How great is your faith in me. Modani lifanecha melech chai v'kayam shehegezarta binishmati b'chemla Rabba emunatecha. From this place of knowing God, that divine presence, love, one infinite reality in me, through me, and as me, I know all is possible, absolutely everything and anything. And from this place, I sit in stillness and breathe and allow this feeling to fill each and every cell of my physical body. It's as if my heart expands to include the rest of my being. From this place of knowing, I bring my conscious thoughts to what I want to focus on, to clarify what I believe and know to be true in this moment. This may be the knowing that I am strong, healthy, and vibrant. Or it might be knowing that that perfect encore career is unfolding for me. I allow the feeling of this to start in my heart center and travel outward. I sit with this until there is absolutely no question as to its truth. At this point, the responsive function is set into motion by my conviction and speaking my word. Science of Mind and Spirit talks about the law. This is the process of the law. This is the way it works. My next step is to ask that divine voice within me, what is mine to be? How can I show up today in order to see this unfold? What is mine to do? What actions can I take today in order to see this unfold? Our founder, Ernest Holmes, writes, "Thanksgiving carries us beyond the field of doubt into one of perfect faith and acceptance, receptivity, and realization." So I sit in gratitude and absolute excitement knowing that the law will undoubtedly unfold in divine perfection to create this in form. I invite you to take a minute. Think of what you already do in your life where you feel the connection to all that is. Know that from this place of connection, you always have access. And from there, you can tap into the way it works. Knowing that anything and absolutely everything is possible. Thank you.
Good morning. In Science of Mind, we start with the premise that there is one God common to all, in and through all things, and its nature is love. And we know that, and we prayed to know that. We affirm that. And then there's another step in this, which is the law of cause and effect. And it works by responding to our word, thought, and intention. Not just the word, not just a word. It's the tendency of the thought. You know, so if I'm joking with somebody and they say, "Did you watch the presidential debate last night?" And I say, "No, I opted for the root canal." Now that's not gonna, that is not why I'm having a root canal on Wednesday. No, it is the tendency of the thought. And there's something called mental equivalence, which is, what can I hold for myself? Like, what do I believe I'm worthy of? What do I know is possible for me? And that varies from person to person. And I remember when I was taking my foundations class in 1999, there was, with Jesse Jennings in Texas when I lived there, and there was a man who said, "I just got my own single wide trailer." And I was like, whoa, is that it? And I realized, you know what, that's it. That's big for him. He's sober. He has a roof over his head. Right now, that's his mental equivalent, and good for him. You know, it is not to judge, but, you know, there's some maturing that happens. So I'm now in my 20th year as a licensed practitioner. Woohoo! And my spiritual practice has matured considerably over that time. And I'm going to give you guys an example. So 10 years ago, have you ever had a job where you're like, I'm done, it's time for me to move on? Maybe a few of you. So I was there a little over 10 years ago. And I remember thinking, I want out of here. I'm going to be out of here by November 2nd. And I was applying for stuff. I was looking around. I was seeing what was out there. November 2nd, I drove into work, and I'm like, why are there so many cars here? Oh, because I'm getting laid off. This is cool. Oh, this is actually better, because now I've got time and I can. And I knew, I had posted on Facebook that I'd been laid off, and my brother answered, "Is this a good thing?" And my response was, "It will be." Because I had an expectancy, not an expectation. I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I just knew, I just was really in this mental atmosphere of expectancy. And I knew that it required a lot of trust in spirit, trust that there would be angels in the form of people showing up to guide the process, not knowing what it was going to be. But I knew that I needed to work with brilliant people who were making a difference for humanity. That was the overarching aim. And so with that, I had my sights set on an institution of higher learning near my home, which I will go nameless. And I applied, and I applied, and I applied. And someone took me under their wing and gave my resume to some recruiter she knew, who called me and said, "Hey, I work for this biopharmaceutical company." And I thought, oh, that looks kind of interesting. Okay. And I just still didn't know how it was going to happen, because I was going to interviews and blowing them. And then there was this angel named Julie Moss who showed up and said, let's do some mock interviews. I'm very good at this. And so we did that. And I, still listening to my gut, this company said, how about this job? And I talked to them and I said, I don't think I'm qualified, because it's like my gut just didn't want to do that, didn't want to support that aspect of the company. And then I got another one that said biomarker sciences. And I just got all warm and fuzzy, and I go, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And, did some more prayer work and some more work around that about, is this the right one? Still not wanting to control the process, just being open to the process, allowing it to happen, being in expectancy around outcome. And anyway, got that job. It was amazing. Amazing. And then 14 months ago, the torpedo hit our department, and I was laid off, and my boss was laid off, and his boss was laid off. A bunch of people were laid off, and it was sad. And what I felt in that week, 2 weeks, was a lot of love. There was so much love going on in that room, in that building. My boss and I went from handshake to hugs and continue to see each other every couple months, hanging out, having lunch. And I managed to get another job in the company. So I was, I continued on, and I'm the old lady now in the place. And my boss, who has more letters behind his name than are in his name, comes to me for guidance, and he's lovely. And when they walked me to my desk, I said, oh, you don't sit there, you're gonna sit over here. I just saw this 12-foot window looking out over the bay and the San Mateo Bridge. And I'm like, wow. And it just informed me that I walk around with expectancy and the idea that I'm a lucky person. And I just say that to people, I'm a lucky person. Good things happen to me, because they do. And when things that are difficult happen, it's like, okay, wow, this sucks. There's something to learn here. Open, let it pass through, see what needs to be healed, and move on. So that's my talk as a lucky person. Next.
All right. You've heard about the good news and the luck and the love and the good side of the way it works. And I am here to tell you about the uncomfortable side of the way it works. So hold on to your hats. We talk a lot in the science of mind about shifting consciousness, spiritual growth, alignment, oneness, how our thoughts and beliefs create our experiences. And that's all true. It works. The law is always working. But there's a part of this, the way it works, that we do tend to gloss over a bit because it's harder to talk about. This is the part where we have to take action. It's when the thing that we desire, what we pray for, the transformation that we seek, asks something of us. Ernest Holmes says, the law does not act upon us, it acts through us. In other words, answered prayer doesn't just happen while we sit back and wait and do the same thing in the same way over and over again. We must live the change that we want to see. There's an adage that we have as practitioners that says, treat and move your feet. We pray to shift our consciousness, but at some point our spiritual growth requires movement, not the inner movement, but the outer movement in our life, literal movement. Move your feet means being willing to shake things up, to say yes to the opportunities,
as Julia so nicely illustrated, to make the calls, apply, show up, follow the advice, and take the steps that align your being with your inner shift. Doing this can also require letting go of old patterns and beliefs, identities, and coping strategies, things that we may have an attachment to, things that keep us comfortable and safe. It could mean making a big move that you've been nervous or afraid to do. It could be having a difficult conversation with a loved one. It could be changing your lifestyle, quitting a job, ending a marriage, entering rehab, saying goodbye to someone or something that may be holding you back. It may mean rearranging the furniture in a sanctuary that has looked a certain way for a long time. This, my friends, is the uncomfortable part. This letting go, the rearranging of our mental furniture, so to speak, can be challenging, it can be disorienting, it can even be painful. And it is necessary to create spiritual space for our new and desired reality to emerge. I sometimes call it the messy middle. It's after the prayer, but before we see evidence of a demonstration. This is where a lot of people start to doubt that it's working, think they've done something wrong, it's not working. But, and this is the good news, even when it seems like it's not working, it's working. Right? We all know this. What feels like struggle may actually be alignment in progress. It's life reshaping itself around a higher idea that we've already accepted. I'm going to use an example from Reverend David Bruner, who used to speak this quite a lot. When we pray for peace, the law doesn't just hand us a peaceful world. We may get a world that asks us to be peaceful in it. We are presented with opportunities to practice peace, to practice being peace. And the peaceful world emerges through us. We can translate this to the political turmoil that's going on in our country and our world right now. That has many of us feeling uncertain, maybe frightened. But it's, from a science of mind perspective, it's the same messy middle playing out collectively. It's what has been unconscious in the world becoming visible. Old beliefs are surfacing. Long-held assumptions are being challenged. Fear and possibility are colliding in a very public way. This, though, is transformation at work. And it is through this, walking through this, that something new and amazing is born. So if you find yourself in that messy part right now, wondering why my prayers aren't being answered, I work and work and I do the inner work, whether you're praying for peace, for health, for happy relationships, for a better job, let me reassure you, you're not too late, you're not broken, and you're not doing it wrong. You are in the process. The law hasn't stopped working. It's responding just as it always does to consciousness. So keep moving your feet. Trust that your actions and your choices are divinely guided. Move with faith and with conviction. The thing you desire, the answered prayer, it already exists in the mind of God. It's just up to us to reveal it. And that is spiritual transformation. Thank you.
I said we had a deep well today. I wasn't lying. And we still have a little bit more for you. Weren't they amazing? Thank you. Thank you. You each brought such powerful messages, and it shows that you are able to uniquely express your spiritual truth, just exactly as who you are. So thank you for sharing that with us. Now we're offering, you've heard of 2 men and a baby, right? We have two practitioners and a minister coming up. We have Ron Wade, Mitsie McLarney, and Reverend Marcia Benkala are coming up for a little Q&A for you. So we wanted to offer an opportunity where you could ask some questions, and if you remain shy, I have some zingers for them. They don't want my zingers. They would rather answer your questions. So they're going to come up, and we wanted to give you an opportunity. We have a few minutes where you could ask. If you have a question, I'll repeat it, and then they'll decide. There's one I already know that I'm going to ask because I think it's something we often overlook. So we're going to start with mine. It's not a zinger. Reverend Marcia, did you grab the other microphone? Could you give a quick explanation of our teaching symbol? What the heck is that?
Oh, yay, because Elizabeth, Julia, and Renee just used the teaching symbol.
Yes.
Okay, very quickly, the circle represents maybe what we call God. Everything, all that is invisible, visible, all is God. And we say there's a triune nature for God, which the top third you could say is spirit. The middle you could say you heard the word law, and this is manifestation. Okay, this is the world we live in what we see here. So spirit, you can think of that as all potential, all ideas, everything. The law is spirit in action. It's that conscious intention that then brings us what we manifest. So quickly, Julia talked about her losing a job and knowing that she was going to get a job and knowing that there were going to be angels helping her. She had that belief, which is the top. And what we say is she planted that into the law, that conscious activation of what we believe and feel intently, and manifested a job. So then I'll do this one more time. So the other way we can use it, a metaphor, is we say we plant seeds of ideas. So if I plant an idea of corn, which there is at the very top, there is this existing idea of corn, and I consciously believe what I think corn is, and I feel it, and I know it, and I plant it in the soil, which is planting it in the law, eventually corn will manifest, right? And we can confuse it, which is kind of what Renee was talking about. We can say, I want corn. Oh, wait, no, I want wheat. Oh, wait. No, I really want watermelon. And the law goes, yes, what? Yes, yes. And you find yourself needing to work on what you believe and clear up your idea. And it's a spiral. Is that good enough?
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you. So you're not going to plant a seed of corn and get watermelon. You're going to plant a seed of corn and get corn. Every time. That's how the law works. Do any of you have any questions for our lovely panel? They're like,
Come on, you guys.
please.
Otherwise, Jen's going to have one.
Chris. Ooh, it's specific.
Uh-oh.
Specificity. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it on the microphone so the online people can get it as well. Ron has been asked if he can describe his calling to becoming a practitioner.
No.
Next question.
No. I had a lot of questions, and my upbringing was more traditional, more conservative as far as faith traditions go, and yet there was always something that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, or it was just like, it doesn't quite land with me. And then I found this place, and it was like, and it landed with me. And it's been that way ever since. 15 years, 16 years, yeah. Hasn't worn out yet.
Thank you. Anyone else? Oh, see? Open things up. Joanna.
What is it that all of you use to get obstacles out of the way that's the most powerful for you?
I'll repeat it, and we're very short on Q&A time, but we're going to ask Mitsie, what is it that you use? What spiritual tools do you use to get obstacles out of the way?
Great question.
In your life?
Thank you, Joanna. Actually, it happened this morning. I felt like there was an obstacle in my path, and in the moment, I couldn't see clearly through it. And so I turned to my practitioner this morning, shared where I was and why I felt like there was an obstacle, and my practitioner could see the light for me and help me to turn a corner to see a different perspective. That was just a quick example that happened in about 32 seconds this morning. So I have lots of tools. Turning to prayer is always my first tool. Trusting my intuition, that's my higher voice, not my ego's voice, not the voice that wants me to stay stuck or that wants me to be rooted in unlove and unworkability. Intuition is always the one that's the highest voice. So I have lots of tools. Talking to my practitioner, talking to other practitioners, asking somebody else that I know will have a different perspective than I have, not somebody who's going to be a cheerleader for my being stuck.
I love that idea of don't surround yourself with cheerleaders of your problems.
No.
Isn't that great?
No, I have chosen wisely. I have cheerleaders that will not cheerlead for my problems.
Fantastic. No, I do not. Jennifer.
I've been on the spiritual path for a while. I've had any number of dark nights of the soul, like more than one, and sometimes it's taken longer to manifest than I wanted. When I do, it doesn't last. I love a more empowering interpretation other than I'm not working hard enough or something's wrong with me, because I like what Renee was saying about the spiritual thing. How can I shift that so that I look at the downfalls as a stepping stone to my next level rather than a spiritual lack of success?
There is no there. Life is a spiral. We start by knowing that we are each love. We are each whole spiritually. And then life happens, right? And so then you be aware of your thought. You catch your thought, correct your thought. It's a spiral. So what you're experiencing is exactly what we all experience in life. It's not, oh, I get here, and then, oh, wow, I'm perfect here. Oh, okay, this happened. Now I got to get more perfect. It's coming back to knowing that we are spiritual, whole, and complete. It's our consciousness. It's our state of mind that we come back to. Does that make sense?
So you mean if I want to manifest something more, have it last deep in my state of mind rather than think of it as a goal, like a mountain?
Yes. It's a state of mind.
It's a state of being, not an outside experience.
Yes. Right.
Right.
Your outer expression is just an expression of your inner consciousness. Yeah.
We're going, can we say thank you to our panel? Thank you. Renee is going to close our lesson time with prayer for us. Thank you very much. And that was the end of our panel, but we have fellowship after service, and you're welcome to ask us additional questions. We know that was very short, but we did want to give you a chance to just throw some zingers at us, right? Here you go. Thank you.
Let's pray. Recognizing now that there is only one life, one presence, one power, one God, and it is the divine infinite source of all that is, all that was, and all that ever will be. It flows in and through and as all beings. It is the source, the power that makes the seeds grow, that heals our hearts, and that guides us through the times that seem challenging. And I know that this one presence I am one with it, as is every other person in this room. It beats our hearts, it breathes our breath, it guides us and it sustains us, each and every one of us, for we are it. And let's affirm together that we are open. We are open to growth, to transformation, that we trust with faith and conviction, that our steps are guided, that our action is perfect, that love is who we are, and love is what we put into the world, and love is what comes back to us. And I claim for us right action and ease and support and community and truth. And I give abiding thanks for knowing this truth about everyone here in this congregation, for knowing that it's so, that the divine is here and present in each of us. And as I release this word into the power of God's law, knowing that it only says yes, it is already done, I invite you to anchor this prayer with me by saying, "And so it is."
So it is. Tatsa viturvareniam, Bargo devasya dimai, Dio yona prachodayat, Om Bhuvasvaha, Tatsa viturvareniam, Bargo devasya dimai, Dio yona prachodayat, Om Bhuvasvaha, Tatsa viturvareniam, Bargo devasya dimai, Dio yona prachodayat, Om Bhuvasvaha, Tatsa viturvareniam, Bargo devasya dimai, Dio yona prachodayat, Om Bhuvasvaha, Tatsa viturvareniam, Bargo devasya dimai, Dio yona prachodayat.
It's now time for our conscious giving. I want to say thank you first to Reverend Queen Michelle and the practitioners for their messages, their conversation, to the band and the praise team for all that they offered today. I also want to acknowledge that as we continue our quarterly theme, which is Return to the One, that next week Reverend Marcia Benkala will be speaking to both chapters 3 and 4. So it's like when you get to go see 2 movies in one. She'll be covering what it does and how to use it. So come back next week. And Reese Whitaker will be our featured artist. Now, for conscious giving, it's an opportunity to participate in the law of circulation, and we believe in giving and receiving here at the center. So in addition to receiving your blessing of offering, we are also giving you a blessing of joy. So you will see a small basket where we invite you to take a blessing and read it, take it in. Don't forget that part. Read it, take it in, and keep it with you all week. Once you've received that offering, you can place your offering into the larger basket to complete the law of circulation. Now, ushers, please circulate the baskets. I'm going to invite, I see our youth, I'm going to invite the teens to come in. Come on in, and there are seats up here near the front that you can come in and fill the seats. We have them down here for a special offering. I invite you to feel the gratitude through life's abundance right where you are, and allow that to fill you and the space around you. It's all yours.
Let's sing it together, say, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. joy that I have. The world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Oh, this peace that I am, the world didn't give it. This peace that I am, yes, the world didn't give it. No, 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 this peace. Yeah, the world didn't give it to me. No, the world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. This joy that I have, the world. No, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it. No. This joy, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. Let's sing. Woke up this morning. Let me hear. Woke up. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Stayed on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Oh, I woke up with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. This joy that I have, yes. No, this joy that the world didn't give it. No, this joy, world didn't give it to me. No, the world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. The world didn't give it. The world can't take it. The world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. Yes, from your heart. The world didn't give it. The world can't take it away.
Now, as your word has power, please join us in blessing the offertory by saying with me our prosperity affirmation. The words will be on the screen. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. Thank you. All right. We are entering what I actually do think can be a really fun part of the service. We're going to do our announcements, and for our first announcement, right? For our first announcement, I have the board members that are present in the sanctuary are coming up. So I see Chris Grayson and I see David, and we just lost Gus. But the two, we just lost Gus, but he'll be back momentarily. And we would like to invite Mitsie McLarney up to the platform. Mitsie and the full board, not all of them are here, but the full board want to honor you for your 3 years of service, having stepped down from the board recently, and David has things to say.
Yes, so it saddens me to announce that Mitsie has resigned from our board. Over the past year and a half, we've gone through a tremendous amount of change. It's been a lot of work, a lot of challenge, and she realized in prayer and deep consideration that her efforts as a board member here were just no longer sustainable with the rest of her life. So she is choosing to step away, and that saddens me. At the same time, I'm thrilled that she has recognized an important aspect of life for her, that something else was calling her. in a new direction, and that I'm thrilled that she is moving in that direction towards more joy, more peace, more life, and greater connection with Spirit. So in that context, I want to say a deep thank you. Amazing work, amazing dedication, stellar generosity in every way that you can imagine. So I know I will miss her presence on the board very deeply. And on behalf of the entire community of CSLSJ, just want to say very grateful. Thank you, Mitsie. You're amazing. I guess we haven't found Gus yet, who is going to be the flower bearer. You are a beauty pageant. So thank you so much. Please extend your thanks to Mitsie when you see her after service. Thank you.
Okay. There, we got Gus back. The other board member who was doing other board responsibilities. But Gus, do you want to come up and talk about Sparkle Bingo? Bingo? Sparkle? No. We need microphones. Yes, we have online people. We need microphones. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and hello, everybody online. Tuesday starts a new year for a new bingo. Second Tuesday of the month. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bingo starts about 6:30. Snacks, drinks, beverages, and a lot of fun with community. So come and have some bingo time.
Thanks. Laura, can you go get Leanne in the daycare? Thank you. We're very down home here today, so just doing a little stage direction from up here. All right, on with the rest of the announcements. So the youth director is not youth directing today. So spiritual economics, a Science of Mind accredited course, is beginning this year on Thursday, January 22nd. It will run to March 12th. It's being facilitated by Reverend Nadine. It's a hybrid course with 4 in-person classes and the rest online. The book Spiritual Economics is written by Eric Butterworth. And it's a very, 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 we used this book in ministerial school. I'm just saying, it's a very empowering perspective on how to live an abundant life. So, spiritual economics. Also, Melissa and Z are coming back for a Power Packed weekend. They will be here on January 24th teaching a full-day workshop on the Enneagram. How many of you know what the Enneagram is? Awesome. So keep your hands up. Look around. If you don't know what the Enneagram is, those are your ambassadors to the Enneagram right there. All right? And come to the class. It's amazing. It's really, really cool. It will improve your relationships. And they are following it with being our Sunday speakers and musical inspiration on the 25th. The workshop is a full day. It includes a light lunch, and the investment is $60. And there's a promo video.
Hello. My name is Melissa Felipe.
And my name is Z Egloff, and we're here to tell you a little bit about our workshop, the Enneagram Experience.
Yep. The Enneagram can show you aspects of yourself that may have been hidden to you in the past.
Yes, absolutely. It can also increase self-compassion and compassion for others.
Right, and because of that, then you get along better with other people.
And it's a wonderful tool for spiritual growth because it can point you to spiritual practices that will liberate you from your personality as opposed to perpetuating those blind spots.
Yes, it's made a huge difference in my life.
We've developed a unique way to teach the Enneagram using animal archetypes.
Yep. I'm a monkey.
And I'm an owl, but more on that later.
We also use guided meditation and role play that allow you to both embody and get an experience of interacting with every type.
Whether you're new to the Enneagram or you're a seasoned student, this workshop is for you.
Yep. See you there.
Lovely. Also on January 25th, following the service that Melissa and Z are offering, we are beginning visioning. Just as we did visioning as individuals for our next yet to be on the first Sunday, on our last Sunday, January 25th, we will be entering into visioning as a community for divine guidance for our new senior minister. So this process is going to take us on a journey. The visioning session will be from 12:30 to 2:30, and we invite and deeply, deeply request that everyone put this time on their calendar, because this is a community effort to vision and call in our next new minister. Another class that we're offering is Ordinary Goodness. It's a workshop, a one-day workshop on February 8th. And you can squeeze it in before the Super Bowl begins. It's from 12:30 to 2:30. It's and if you're not a Super Bowl fan, it's okay, because you can get a workshop that day. So look at that. It's a win for everybody. The Ordinary Goodness is a lovely, lovely book written by our Dr. Edward Viljoen, The Surprisingly Effortless Path to Creating Life of Meaning and Beauty. This class is being offered by Maureen Ross and Janet Cervantes. I need to say, I'm sorry, Reverend Maureen Ross and practitioner Janet Cervantes. Can you both wave your hands so people know that where you are? Thank you. It's a one-day workshop. The offering is $25 for that workshop, and we hope that you join us. And you can make it to the Super Bowl and Ordinary Goodness. They both fit in. Animal Connections today is canceled due to calendar conflict, but Caregiver Support Circle is still happening after service. We do have links for registering for all the events that I named. You can also visit Concierge. Before I cut you loose, though, before I let you go, we're not finished with you. We, the practitioners, are gifting you with a special blessing, and that is why I needed our teens up here. Today, we are offering you what is called a chamber of prayer. So the practitioners and ministers are going to encircle the congregation, and they will each be speaking a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. We each speak an individual treatment, but it occurs simultaneously. Today, we will be treating for continued faith and conviction of peace in a world that is appearing different from that right now. Each practitioner's prayer will come to its own natural conclusion, and when we are all complete, then the chamber is complete. When practitioners are not, the practitioners that are not singing or on the platform after the chamber, they will head back to, did you notice all the prayer stations in the back of the room? I mean, how could you not, right? Everybody with a stole on is going to be available for prayer after service today. We want you to stick around and experience what we call a 1-minute miracle, or prayer under the windows, because our prayer chapel is under the windows. Reverend Queen Michelle yesterday said, don't let them leave with a problem heavy in their hearts today. Isn't that a beautiful saying? Don't leave here with a problem heavy in your heart. So every practitioner wearing a stole will be available for prayer after service. So after the chamber of prayer is complete and we let it settle for a moment, then we will do our traditional closing with our affirmations and our song, okay? So don't just go rushing out. We're still doing our song. We still got that. Okay. So, get ready. I invite the practitioners and that are speaking the affirmations and the praise team back to the platform. And then the practitioners and ministers that are available to go ahead and take the ropes down and claim a station. We invite each and every one of you to look for a practitioner wearing a stole after service. We also have a community prayer box. There are more of you than there are us, but we do practice what we call 1-minute miracles. So we invite you to wait if there is not a practitioner available for prayer. So if everyone is taken, please wait. Before our final song, I'm going to do something that's really hard. We want to always take a moment to acknowledge our youth volunteers, but we have one that we need to acknowledge with his family today. Jackson, Nancy, and Delilah are moving. We're giving Jackson special attention because he has been with this center for 21 years. And he turned 24 on Friday, so that's a thing. He has been a volunteer, he has been an employee, he has served not only in the youth program here, but he has served on the youth team for the greater organization. He's an active member of Next Gen. He and, a lot of you don't know this, he and Nancy met at teen camp. Thank you. And they're relocating to Colorado. This is Jackson's final service in service. he will be here for a couple more weeks. Nancy has one more Sunday here with us before her flight to Colorado with baby Delilah. And we just want to acknowledge all three of them and wish them well, but we want Jackson to come up here and be seen. I'm really proud. Oh yeah, he's my son. So first of all, I'm really proud that I didn't turn into a total blubbering idiot. But I also want to acknowledge it is very, very rare for young people to return to service as young as Jackson and Nick. Wave, Nick. And Chris Grayson. And these three young men are, I would normally say the real word, but I will say effing incredible. We know that while you are going to Colorado, you are not really leaving us. You are just adventuring to where Nancy's family is. And another center is going to be so lucky to have the three of you. And we wish you all the best. And Gus made a really awesome cake for you all, for them. I'm sorry. He made a cake for them. But we just want to honor you. I know you'll be here in a couple weeks for a service, but you won't be in service to the youth who have been so lucky to have you for all these years. So he also even sang on the choir too. So, I mean, all the things. So thank you very much. And now let's call Debbie up for our affirmations, and let's wrap this shindig up so you all can look at those practitioners back there. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful thing. All right, thank you.
If you would stand and then repeat after me. I am moving gracefully through my messy middle.
I am moving gracefully through my messy middle.
I choose expectancy over expectation.
I choose expectancy over expectation.
I am planting seeds of peace.
I am planting seeds of peace.
And so it is.
So it is.
All that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever is a blessing, is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful, for it all, for it all. Na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na. Grateful for it all.
On behalf of our entire community, thank you for being part of our spiritual family today. We look forward to seeing you again and have a great week.
Na 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 na. All that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all. Don't leave here with the problem. Go see a practitioner. Don't leave here with the problem. Go see the practitioner. Na 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 na. Grateful for